What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. It is the newest video that I'm posting on Peony Rose. We are moving out of the perfume and into a femininity topic today. Not to say that there will not be more perfume, but today we're going to talk about femininity. Just real quick, it had touched my heart to speak on being an asset. If we were to do a little bit of homework and we are to sit with the definition of being a feminine woman, being a feminine asset, discovering the divine feminine, if you choose to subscribe to that, we are to enter the space, not even speaking on romantic relationships, but we're to enter the space with a heart of service. In our world, there is an extreme need of people with a service-oriented heart. And being women, just because I'm a woman, I ain't gonna speak on men, but being a woman in this society, we are being told to just come to any situation with our hand out, right? And or being ready to tell somebody what we've done. And neither of those things are in the spirit of service. Both of those things have a lot to do with ego. And if you're not there yet, then I encourage you to go and discover your ego and learn how to be aware of when it's present, because our egos are there to protect us, but they are not going to be growth oriented. And I'm gonna just leave that at that. But coming to any space and looking to be an asset requires looking to serve. And that is such a beautiful thing, because we are, as women, we are to show up and we are to nurture and we are to provide value that is intangible. I don't want to get into any type of dating situations just because I want to hit on this specific point, and I really want to make it about us. It's really about you, my darling. It's about you and how you are showing up for yourself and how you're choosing to love yourself, and pour into yourself. And in that way, you discover your value, you discover what you have to offer, you discover what you need. And when we are full and we're whole and we are submitting to the God that dwells in us, it is unnecessary to walk up with your hand out, because your cup overflows always, right? It's unnecessary to show up to a situation and want to tell people about what you've done and gloat, or look for the accolades and want to be validated for what you've done outside of yourself. It's unnecessary, because we know what we have to offer, and it has nothing to do with a degree, it has nothing to do with how much money we've made, it has nothing to do with what we can show up and buy that is tangible. It has everything to do with how we can nurture a spirit, how we can pour into another person, how we can show up and meet the need of other people the way God told us to, not trying to flex. And not coming to see how someone else can tell us what our value is. So that was just on my heart today, to speak on that. Femininity is such it's a hot topic right now, but it's definitely one of those things that women should definitely gravitate toward and discover for their own self, because it's not one definition. It doesn't look one particular way, but how it does feel and how it does show up is soft and nurturing and all the things. I don't want to go and list everything about what femininity is or what it looks like or whatever, but this is such a beautiful time for women to discover what that is, because we offer that in a very distinct way, and we bring order to things that are out of order. Femininity is flow and it is something that a lot of people can't describe. They can't tell you what it looks like. They tell you what it feels like, and a lot of us are so out of touch with that just because of how we've been groomed. But I'm loving this space, these spaces that are being created for women to come in and to release all the hurt and things that they've been taught that don't necessarily fit, or it doesn't necessarily make space for us to dwell in our femininity. And anyway, this is such a beautiful time, but I just wanted to speak on that. That's what I was hitting for me today. And I did say that on Peony Rose, we are going to be exploring furs. I do love furs. I have just dropped another come on, Jesus, slow me down. I have just dropped another video on one of my favorite fragrances that I have been holding, but it's going to be fragrance, it's going to be faith, femininity, food, finances, when I get the courage to speak on it, when I get my own house in order, Jesus, but and fitness. That's why I'm headed to the gym right now. Just like, let me say something real quick while I still look somewhat put together, because I'm about to go look a mess. But blessings, I hope that they hit where it needed to hit. That's why I was feeling to speak on. I ain't had no script or nothing, so some of my words are all out of place, and I ain't gonna edit this so y'all can see it as it flowed. But enjoy Monday, have a beautiful, productive week, and I'll see y'all next time.